Now we will discuss about the questions that can be asked in semester examination. Describe Kick's law and Rittinger's law with the derivation for 5 marks. Answer should be written as discussed before. Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Pharmatech Competitive. So friends, today we will discuss about topics that is mechanism and laws governing size reduction, and in this we will cover following subtopics, that is Kick's law, Rittinger's law and Bend's law. It's really an important topic to watch. So watch the video till end, and if you are new to our channel then please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so you will get the notifications of our new videos. So let us start today's lecture with our first topic, that is mechanism and laws governing the size reduction. So size reduction is an energy efficient process because in size reduction just a small amount of energy is required. In fact, a lot of energy is spent in overcoming with the friction and inertia of the machinery parts, friction between the parts and deforming them without breaking them. So this energy which is spent is released as heat. As we have studied in previous lectures, that heat is released during the size reduction process. So it is not that easy to calculate the minimum energy required for the size reduction process. So there are some theories written for this, but none of them gives the accurate results. All the theories and the laws proposed are based on the three important components, that is initial dimension d1 of the particle, final dimension d2 of the particle and energy E required for the size reduction. So it gives the first equation, that is k d1 raised to n equals to dE upon d2. So this is named as equation 1. On the basis of this equation, further Kick's law and Rittinger's law are derived. So in the equation number 1, dE is the differential energy, d1 is the initial dimensions of the particles, d2 is the final dimensions of the particles, and k and n are the constants. So let's start with the first law, that is Kick's law. Kick's law states that the energy required to reduce size of the particle is directly proportional to the ratio of the initial dimension d1 of the particle and final dimension d2 of the particle. So here k will be k equals to kk into Fc, named as equation number 2. In this equation, kk stands for Kick's constant and Fc is crushing strength for reduction. So we will have dE upon d2 equals to kk into Fc d1 inverse, named as equation number 3. So note that in equation, value of n will be minus 1. So on estimating, it will give equation number 3. E is equal to kk into Fc into log E d1 upon d2, named as equation number 4. This is Kick's law, where E is joule kg inverse. The energy required per mass of the field will be kg upon S. Kk is Kick's constant. d1 in m is average initial size of particles. d2 in m is average size of ground particles. d1 upon d2 is size reduction ratio. So let's understand Kick's law with an example. If E is the energy required to reduce the particle size from 10 cm to 5 cm, then same energy will be consumed to reduce the particle size from 5 mm to 2.5 mm. So this is all about Kick's law. So next one is Rittinger's law. Rittinger's law says that the energy required for size reduction of unit mass is directly proportional to new surface area produced. So note that value of n will be minus 2. Area is directly proportional to the length squared. So here equation 2 will become k equals to kr into Fc, where k is Rittinger's constant, Fc is crushing strength for size reduction. So we will have dE upon d2 equals to Kr into Fc d1 2 inverse, named as equation number 3. On estimating equation 3, we will get E is equal to Kr into Fc in bracket 1 upon d2 minus 1 upon d1, named as equation number 4, where E in Joule kg inverse is the energy required per mass of feed, Kr is the Rittinger's constant, d1 in m is average initial size of particles, d2 in m is average size of ground particles, 1 upon d is equals to s, where s is the surface area, that is E is equal to k into Sn minus 1. So with this example of Rittinger's law says that energy required to reduce mass of particles from 10 cm to 5 cm would be the same as that required to reduce the same mass of 5 mm particles to 4.7 mm. This is all about Rittinger's law. Next we will discuss about the statements of Griffith theory and Bond law. The Griffith theory says that the amount of force to be applied depends upon the crack length, and Bond law states that the energy required to reduce the particle size is proportional to the square root of the diameter of particles produced. So, here we conclude about the mechanism and laws governing size reduction. Now we will discuss about the questions that can be asked in semester examination. Describe Kick's law and Rittinger's law with the derivation for 5 marks. Answer should be written as discussed before. In the competitive examination, question that can be asked is about the equations of Kick's law and Rittinger's law. E equals to kk into Fc log E d upon d2 and E equals to kr into Fc 1 upon d2 minus 1 upon d1. Second option, E equals to kk into Fc minus log E d1 upon d2 and E equals to kr into Fc log E 1 upon d2 minus 1 upon d1. C option is both A and B. D option is none of the above. So the correct answer is option A. So here we conclude today's lecture. Next lecture we will discuss about mills.